GALT is showing a modest amount of strength within a longer term bullish trend, up 18.2%. This is Thursday, the 11th of September 2025. The stock is equally trending as traders and investors speculate on the potential for a short squeeze and a possible buyout, driven by renewed optimism surrounding the company's lead drug candidate, Belapectin. Belapectin, a Galectin 3 inhibitor, is currently being developed to treat MASH, cirrhosis, and portal hypertension, areas where there is a significant unmet medical need and limited treatment options. Yeah, so the stocks a substantial daily volume in this session. I think so far what we have, um, yeah, around 945,000. It could be slightly more compared to typical biotech volumes, suggest heightened institutional and retail attention. Community discussions focus on the higher short interest ratio, with traders monitoring daily short volume and days to cover metrics as potential short squeeze indicators. So buyout versus partnership speculation, acquisition targets, given Galectin's specialized focus on Galectin 3 proteins and Belapectin's progress in MASH cirrhosis treatments. Larger pharmaceutical companies dealing with liver disease portfolios may like GALT as an attractive acquisition. Partnerships, okay, licensing deals or developmental partnerships that would provide validation and funding while allowing the stock to remain independent. Okay, so technical analysis and price pressure momentums. Okay, short-term moving averages, they're all in trend mode. Okay, and long-term moving average, the 200-day moving average is also in trend mode as well, but lower intensity. This suggests long-term trend is bullish but less aggressive. Yes, as I indicated later on, indicating the stock is transitioning from a base building phase to an active trending phase. For the short-term moving averages, that's the this represents the 10-day moving average, the 21-day moving average, and the 40-day moving average. So this is the short, intermediate, and medium. So these values indicate all short to medium term moving averages are in aggressive uptrend mode, suggesting strong momentum continuation probability. Okay, price targets, 5.84 recently achieved. I think we did here. Okay, yeah, just achieved 5.95 here, rejection. 6.73 next resistance level, and 7.29 potential breakout target. Okay, context. Okay, so market opportunity drivers, growing prevalence of MASH due to obesity and metabolic syndrome epidemics, limited FDA approved treatments for MASH cirrhosis, high unmet medical need, creating premium valuations for successful therapies, portal hypertension complications representing significant mortality risk. Okay, trading volume and momentum indicators. Okay, volume represents significant institutional involvement with the 18.4% single day gain, suggesting either covering activity from short positions, institutional accumulation ahead of potential catalyst, retail momentum following social media discussion. Okay, key monitoring metrics. Short interest ratio changes, daily short volume percentage, option activity, calls versus put ratio, insider trading patterns, institutional ownership changes. Okay, so the combination of the extreme price pressure momentum values in trend mode, that is for the 10, 21, and 40-day moving averages, the short to intermediate moving averages, substantial trading volume, and fundamental catalysts create a technical setup that supports the community's speculation about continued upward pressure. Okay. whether from short covering, buyout premium, or momentum driven buying. Okay, fingers crossed. Let's hope that that will be the case. This analysis suggests that traders should monitor both the technical levels, resistance at 6.73, and fundamental developments, FDA regulatory updates, partnership announcement, or acquisition rumors as key drivers for the stock's near-term direction. Okay, yeah. Let's see. But we know whenever it's always the case, there isn't any. There's no secret about this. Whenever there's a speculation, whenever there's an anticipation of an outcome from the FDA concerning biotech or pharma tech companies, there's always this is how it is. This is how it is. You find out that there'll be a continued momentum. There'll be as how do they put it here? Um, Supports the community speculation about continued upward pressure. Yeah, you know, that's I mean I don't doubt that that is usually the pattern. That's usually the pattern. But just bear in mind that it's going to fizzle out when the news comes out. So this is how it is. This is the buying phase, and when any positive news comes out, it's the sell phase. So we need to know all. We need to bear in mind all of that. So projections mentioned 6.57. Yeah, they mentioned 7 point. I think we got $7.7 of fraction from the market greed and all that. This is like we got all our data from the from here. Yeah, I think this is where we got it from. Yeah, from this daily chart. Yes, this is where we got it from. Yeah, underlying trend strongly bullish. You can see that here. Projections 7 points. Yeah, I mentioned that $7 and some 7.29. Yeah. So yeah, extrapolation is saying that higher prices will remain continue to print all the way towards 21st of August. So it's the 21st of October. No guarantee that that will be the case. That's a long time to come. That's a long time to come. So let's just see how the market is, how traders and investors alike are treating the stock. Okay, they're expecting a move towards 5.95. Okay, they're not. There's not. As things stand right now, there's not very much aggression going on. Did that go in or was it sold? Maybe cancelled. We can have a look up here and see what we have. 5.97, $6, 603, 6.04, 6.08, 6.14. All of these are people who want to sell at a profit possibly, or probably short sell. You can never know. 6.35, 6.37, 6.39, 6.4, 6.44, 6.46, 6.47, 6.52. There isn't a lot of aggression as things are right now. Well, just a decent amount of limit orders, passive orders. Oh, 7.14. I thought we've seen everything. 7.42. Yeah, that shows you. Even if it doesn't matter if it's just one order, one contract, one order that is up here in the highs of 7.42. It just tells you that yes, now is the buy phase. Then its continued upward pressure is likely to remain. Yeah. Okay, just have a look and see what you make of GALT. And thank you very much for watching this video.